To kick off for Washington.
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. He'll get this complete, and that's Jordan Akins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. That's his first grab of this divisional round match.
Too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down. Good run here with McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and goal.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up! Ready!
Daniels starts with a pass. First throw of the game intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 14, Commanders nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one complete to Jalen Lane. Inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line.
63 yards.
A big play there for Washington. It covers 63 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Daniels gonna throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? Let go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's into the end zone. Corey Crosby Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Yay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. He's still on his feet. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. Man in motion here is Jennings. Here's Purdy on first and 10. Open man is Jennings. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. modest gain.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways in the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Niners have the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal.
Get set, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and goal. Purdy going to put it up again. That's caught by McCaffrey. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now, Folk on for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Commanders 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Go! 70 Rangers, 60 Bison, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Prosky-Merritt. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That is caught by Bryant. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Street. 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Washington.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On second down, it's Daniel. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Nick Bosa. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Ready? Go! 60 Eagles, 18 Pioneers.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Tight end on the move left. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, 49ers. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Purdy. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Purdy works out of the pistol. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's McCaffrey. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is 3rd and 6.
Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. McCaffrey. Touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Returning is Igbenogany. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready? Rig alert. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go. 19, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. His kick is good. And the Commanders cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get, so kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this 2nd half comeback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Outside. 18. You're not. Yellow.
They send the tight end in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it for the third quarter. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Dragon 6. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Here's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 29. Here's second and 3.
19 Charger, 19 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
To the air again is Daniels. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
3 yards to go.
Let's go now. Panthers, 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Commander's first down.
17 yards.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Second and 7.
Down. 60 Buffalo 18. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Matt Gay on 4th.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Saul, gonna return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, 49ers.
49er first down.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. Set to go now on first and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Get set. Go ahead.
Putting the tight end in motion. McCaffrey now on first and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 8. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
21. Yellow.
Purdy on first down. Open man is Jennings. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. He's got his big tight end, Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Takes over first and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. 70.
On first down, Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 43 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
3rd and goal.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
70. Ready.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. Escaping to his left. What a move! He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Here's a short one. That's Akins, the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup of 14 on that walk. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
21, 18, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball out.
They'll go play action with Purdy. His throw left side is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to rush for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Purdy. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Folks' kick is good, and the 49ers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for Washington. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
Let's go now. 60 by 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's in. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for two.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
19, pioneer. Let go.
Now Daniels. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19.
Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 right.
He'll run. He will have the Commanders' 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 6.
18 Cardinal, 18
That's good
Cardinal.
for Washington. 1st down.
60 Bobcat.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Mustang
line.
19. Warrior 17. Go.
Throwing is Daniels. On target. Got it to McClure. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Well, they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Street.
Throwing now. Daniel. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here comes second down.
A loss of 4 brings up second and 14 at the Niners' 48-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Okay, break. Here we go. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
They'll throw with Daniels. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Daniels going to throw again. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Brings up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Go.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.